So here's another interesting idea I have for a turning. This is a piece of, I think in the States you call it a cedar. Here they do not get that large, they are mainly used in hedges, and when they get too big they get cut off and they go through the dumpster. And that's where I picked this one up, on our communal recycling site. So the only problem I have with this is that it is much narrower than it is wide. When I got it, it was one piece. I cut it in half, but I can't make it any longer. So here I have 20 centimeters by, yeah, it depends on where you measure, 27 at the bottom, but since this is only 21 centimeters, the bowl cannot have a larger diameter than that, so I'll have to find a center. If this has to be a live edge bowl, I have to make a flat spot here first to mount my faceplate, and then yeah, we'll lose a bit of material on the sides, and yeah, that's how it's going to be. That should be plenty deep enough. Normally I'm drilling 7.5, but because this wood is so soft, I think 7 will probably give me a better hold. Face shield on. Worm screw is not holding. Bigger chuck. I'll try to, well, I'm going to give it a try with a little more speed. I might just make it. and smaller cuts obviously. A bit more tailstock pressure perhaps. I'll make a burn line here when I have reversed the piece when I get higher RPMs. This needs to be cleaned up a bit more. But first I'm going to mark out the tenor. Okay, we're almost around. I'm going to sharpen up this gouge to see if I can eliminate some of the tear out. I think that's good enough. I'm settling for this. So, on to the hollowing after a break. This is actually not a very easy hollowing because these two wings, they are pretty high in relation to the overall depth of the bowl, which makes that it's not so easy to reach the inside. And it also limits the way you can set your tool rest to support this. But we'll see how we can manage. So I changed the belt one notch up. I set the speed control to half. That gives me about the same number of revolutions. Let's see how this works. The exciting moment has come. I've sanded this bowl all the way up to 400. And now I'm going to use a sequence that I've seen only today on another channel, the Tiny Workshop, and that is to apply Danish oil as the first coat. With Danish oil I'm going to try to make it pop a bit more, because the grain is actually quite beautiful. Especially here around that bark inclusion, which I like especially. I had no idea how it would turn out, whether it would remain shut or open up like it has done. It was a complete guess, but I like it the way it is. It's not a crack, it's really a bark inclusion, and the grain around it is interesting. Trying a different camera angle for the last phase. I've deliberated and I decided that I'm going to wipe off the excess oil with some dry shavings, and then I'm going to put a coat of shellac on it, because this wood is relatively soft and it can really do with some toughening up. So we'll let that dry, and that's it. Another one done.